Hi there. Now my goal today is not to fall. Hey people, hey. Okay, so I just want to make sure that this is recorded, but I think it is. Got it in my earpieces and I don't want you to get too much sound. So, hello everyone. I'm back. It's been phenomenal. I've been working with my clients for FabFit, but I haven't been nearly as active on social media because I'm doing all of the things. Hope that you're doing well. Sorry if my bun thing is to the side, I don't know, but it is summer. Hey, welcome. Come on in. Hi. I'm excited to be back with a life update, a training update, all of the things today, and thank you so much for joining me. I am excited to talk to everybody because I've just been in a moment and I just want to share that with everyone and let them know, what's up, what's been going on. So the essential thing is, if you don't know me, if you're new to this group, if you're new to my world, hi, I'm Jacqui, more Cheryl, people call me Qui Heart, all of the things. And I am your FabFit coach, but I'm also the CEO and head coach at FabFit Coaching, where I help mamas, especially zilch fat, get lean with the food that they already have in their house. Let's talk about it. So anywho, okay, my mood today. So sometimes I think about coming on and not walking because maybe that's distracting for people. But then I think about how the treadmill sound is soothing and, it puts me in a vibe. And so I want to be in a vibe while I'm here talking to you and sharing with you what, is going on. And so my vibe or my message, if I were to title this, is y'all, I'm on the same wavelength, maybe a different approach. I talk about this all the time, about having goals, but be flexible in your method to get there. And I just think that the overall place in my life where I am is just letting everybody know that if we're in the same vicinity, the vibe is we're living past 90. We're going well beyond 90. And so whether you're 35 and you're not even thinking about 90, or you're 70 and you're like, wow, 90's right around the corner. However you feel about it, get into my world where I want to be prepared and I want to feel great from wherever I am all the way through beyond 90. I am ready to go. I want to feel great and I want to empower you, especially women, just because right around that age of 35, that's where we start to lose so much that is necessary for us in order to be not just healthy, but just to move. Mobility is health. Mobility is wealth. When you can move at 90 and above, that's a miracle and that's a blessing. Also, when your brain function, all of the things. So that is the vibe. That's why I come out here. That's why I'm working with my clients. That's why I want to talk to you, because whatever you're doing, I want to keep us on that train. And so I think for me, just being in that zone, which I'm always in the zone of thinking ahead, but I just really got here over the weekend. I'm looking at my kids and I literally was like crying last week. I don't know how, some people have already been out of school for a good bit. But we haven't been out but a couple of weeks. So they're going to camp and there's a lot of anxiety on both sides, just from them being in new places, and also from me allowing them to go other places, and then that constant have to talk and educate and be like, okay, well, I know what other kids are doing, but my kids do this. With my son and his allergies, having to make sure that they're up to date, all of those things. So it's been a real process for me to just keep walking through and not let that fear of whatever hold me back from doing things. And so I'm liable to cry. It's okay. I'm liable to cry at least at one point during the week just because I need to release it. But I'm thankful. I pray for them. I know that their grandparents and aunts, everyone prays for them to be well and to have, and that, God's got them. But, I just need to let that go. And then that just makes me think about my own life and how up until this point, I don't know that I have ever just let go of the fact that you can live a long time. I don't know, it could just be because, of losing a parent at a young age, that reality and that realness of life can be cut short, and how that's impacted me functioning. But I'm here today because I had an aha this weekend, celebrating my sister, being with my family, hey, we're really doing this, and we're going to be here beyond 90. So, sorry, I didn't mean to scream, that was kind of loud. When I'm doing these talks, there's a lot of why behind it. There's a lot of, it's like, oh, here she goes. It's not just about, seeing your waist. It's not just about, losing cellulite. Those are awesome things. But at the end of the day, we just want to be here. And not just be here, but we want to be well, and we want to be functional, and we want to feel good. And so that's why I'm here, because at 35, it's amazing the loss and the deterioration that happens with our muscles, which doesn't mean that you need to be buff and killing it, but you do need to intake enough protein, especially adequate protein, to make sure that, we can protect those bones, everything that your muscles surround, basic things like getting out of a chair, getting off of the floor, lifting up a new baby or a grandkid. Those things, hey, think ahead. We're beyond 90, and we want our muscles to feel good, our body to feel good, and be able to rest. All of the things. I'm going to be at the beach. I don't know where you're going to retire. I'm going to be on the beach. Hence the hair. This is the vibe. This is where I am, and I love it. So, anyway, I just want to, give you some facts or whatever, because I think that those things help. But that's just the framing, right? I want us to be educated, but I want us to be here, and I want us to be well. And being well, starts from the inside. And the more equipped we are from the inside, we can do other things, which don't even get me started talking about wealth and that insurance and your retirement and all of those things. That's a whole nother day. But when we're talking about, either maintaining your healthy, weight right now, or your metabolism right now, that's great. But if you are looking to, hey, I'd like to turn my metabolism up a little bit because I do feel like it's slowing down. I do, feel like it's harder for me to get around and stuff. You're in the right place. Thank you for, just chiming in here and joining our chat. And you can always message me if you need more information. But anyhow, so the baseline of all the things for everyday activity meaning, going to the bathroom, sitting down, standing up, going to your kitchen, fixing your food, whatever it may be. We've got to start with adequate protein intake. I mean, this overall, forgive me, is going to support preserving your muscles, especially during weight loss. If you're constantly, cutting back on calories, all the things like that, you need to make sure you want to lose fat. You don't want to lose your muscles, right? Because they are key. You need the muscles to stay strong. Your strength is essential for your mobility later. I didn't say flexibility, I said mobility. Flexibility is different. So we just want to make sure that we understand, that our bodies need protein to maintain muscle. That's it. The muscle mass that you maintain is built off of protein. So, I have shared in other places, how much protein do you need? Well, generally you need about 100 grams per day at minimum, okay? But when your muscles are starting to decline with age, which really starts around 35, that's super important. And a lot of times people are like, whoa, 100 grams. I'm not talking about 100 grams in one sitting. That's in a whole day. So the size of the palm of your hand is about 25 grams of protein, right? So every time you have a meal, just try to make sure you have about that much, and that by 4 or 5, it just depends. But we want to burn the calories and we want to lose your fat effectively, but we want to make sure that the protein that you're getting in is going to be adequate enough to maintain your muscle. Okay, so when you turn something like that on, that doesn't mean that you necessarily need to be working out like a crazy person. That alone is huge. If you're working out, and if you're especially aiming to lose weight, then that's when you can seek a professional. I can certainly help you, but you're going to need a little bit more protein, and there are other ways to get that in. The biggest thing is when you combine different protein-rich foods, complex carbs, things like that, that are going to keep you flushed, because we don't want to be, constipated. That's a no. That's not a good look. But when you combine things like that, your body will do the work. And so I love it. You see your neighbor. I used to see my neighbors growing up. They used to walk every day. They were the leanest people I had ever seen, but that's all they did was walk. So if you're looking for some ideas, you've got tuna, eggs. Those are pretty versatile things you can put in different things. You've got chicken, obviously, in your dairy products, milk, yogurt, Greek yogurt especially, different cheeses. Cheeses are good. The beans, legumes, the lentils, any things like the chickpeas, any of these, those are just some plant-based options that have started off, like your tofu and your tempeh. But obviously, protein is queen, and I want you to understand that that is just a baseline for life. Regardless of whether you listen to me, if you're talking to someone else and they're not talking to you about preserving your muscles, that you're going to need because we're going beyond 90, we're getting there, hey, like I got you. So there are a couple of different ways that I can share some more ideas with you, especially if you're interested in cutting fat and you want to lose weight. But otherwise, if you just want to maintain, that's fine too. But so you can either message me the word BLAST below in the comments. That's fine. I'll reach out to you. I've got a quick guide that I love. It just starts off talking about, it's a quick guide, but the basis for all of the things should be what is in your pantry and what is in your freezer. Because that's what you're making to eat every day. And maybe sometimes you're like, oh gosh, I want to do better. I want to figure things out, but I just can't think. First of all, summer is loading. Summer is off, actually. Summer just left. And I don't know where to start. Well, I've got a pantry and freezer guide that's really, really quick that you can just like skim it and be like, okay, I have this, I don't have this. And then you can, figure out different ways to incorporate into your meal so it's not like daunting with your life. But if you're really, really serious about like, hey, I'm ready, like, please help me. I need some meals, I need some snacks. I want to turn this on now. I want to turn this ship around now, without obviously impacting your whole life, because listen, it's summer and life is still lifing, but let's do it. I'm totally here for you. I have a 21-day program that's just an intro, and can definitely get those starter 10-ish pounds off, make you feel good, and then you can make some decisions going further. But I'm happy to help you. I'm excited that if you listened to me this far and watched me walk, but I'm here for you because we are in this till we're 90 and beyond. My grandmother is kicking it. She is healthy. She is healthy. It's unfortunate that, she can't talk as much as she used to, but up and down the state, like she's getting it, and we're gonna keep it moving, and I'm here to support you well beyond so that you feel great about yourself and that you're mobile and feeling good. I hope you can hit me the word blast, or you can message me or whichever, but I'm so happy to see you. I'll see you again next week. Talk about more hacks, more wins to keep this mom life on fire so that we are doing all the things, but with grace and with protein. Thanks so much. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.